Hey y'all, it's Ash. I don't know why I did that like swipe in front of the camera. I still look diseased because I'm filming this on the same day as I filmed last week's video. I think it's last week's. Maybe it was the week before. It's the How I Prepare My Heart for Easter. That's the one I just filmed. So this is the same day. I'm filming them on the same day. And obviously the day I'm filming this is not the day I'm posting it because how would I? Anyways, doesn't matter, right? How would I go back in time and post that? Anyways, does not matter. It is about a month before my bar exam results are released. So I'm going to make this in advance while I'm thinking of it because I don't want to make it the day of because I'm probably not going to sleep the night before. And I'm going to be anxious that whole week, so I'm not going to be filming. So I'm filming it now. But anyways, if you're seeing this, this is the day that my bar exam results come out. It's not for every state, but it is for my state. My bar exam results are coming out today. So I couldn't think of anything else to talk about other than the bar exam. I don't know my results. I will not be revealing them until I feel ready to do so. Either way, they go, right? I may not reveal them at all if I don't pass. I may not reveal them at all either way. Who knows? I don't know what I'm going to do. But point is, I don't know them now. I don't know if I passed or failed. So I'm going to kind of talk about how I felt about it. Again, you can watch my bar exam experience video, but just kind of now a month out, how do I feel? And I would say now I feel I have a 60% chance I passed and a 40% chance I failed. After the bar exam, I was like, I think 50-50, but I was like, doing the essays, I was like, I'm going to fail. Like, I'm really scared I'm going to fail. I think after the second day, I was kind of like, And I was like, I still think I could pass, but I think I failed. So I felt really bad about it. And then I kind of looked up stuff and I was like, how do you know if you failed the bar exam? How do you know if you passed? And based on the stuff that I was seeing, there was a good chance that I passed. So I started feeling like I passed. Like I was just kind of living that, like, there's a 99% chance that I passed. And then even before taking the bar exam, all the stuff that I was looking for me personally, I had a really high chance of passing the bar exam. So that doesn't mean anything. There's still people who are in my position who have failed. I did finish everything. I answered every question. Again, go look at my video if you want to know all the details about that. My school has a good bar pass rate. I used Barbary. I think I can say that. Yeah. I used Barbary and I completed 100% of it. And then I also used supplements. And I did really well in law school. So not really well, but pretty well in law school. I was never on academic probation. I got 3 C's, maybe 2, 3 C's, and they were all in the summer when I was not paying as much attention, or I had more important classes, so I kind of put those by the wayside and didn't read the books or whatever, or didn't study. So I did pretty well in everything else, and so I was like, well, based on this, I have like an 80 to 90% chance of passing on the first time. I think my state for first time takers for the February bar exam, it's like 60% pass, 40% fail. So I still have that 60-40, but the July pass rates were like 80-90% pass for first time takers, and then like obviously like 10 to 20% fail. And I'm more in a position of where those July bar takers are, because I graduated in December, whereas they graduated in May and then they took it in July, but I graduated in December and took it in February. So I'm not like super removed from law school. I do have a child that I take care of. She's not my child, but we're adopting her, so I take care of her. So I did have a child, but like I had a lot of help, so I wasn't like solely responsible for her. I had a lot of help during bar prep. Like I hardly ever watched her on my own. I don't think I ever watched her on my own during my bar prep, so that was really nice. And then I'm not married. My fiance lives like 2 hours away, so for right now. So I didn't really have anything with him, and I didn't see him a lot during that period. I pretty much was like, I stopped working, so I was like wake up, work out for a couple hours, and then bar prep through the night, and obviously like shower and eat and stuff. But other than working out, I wasn't really doing anything other than bar prep. So I think compared to other February bar takers that are taking it for the first time, I was in a better position than most of them based on what I've seen. So yeah, like, I'm like, okay, statistically, I'm probably in a good spot, but also I did panic and I didn't feel confident and I'm still worried. I think at this point I would be, just based on the videos I watched about how I did and how I felt and all that stuff, I would be surprised if I failed. I would be more surprised if I failed than I would be if I passed. So my surprise would be greater if I failed than my surprise would be if I passed, right? If I passed, I would be like, yeah, okay, cool. I think I'm gonna cry, but I'm gonna be like, yeah, okay, awesome. If I failed, I think I would be like, oh my gosh, really? Like, what? Whereas I think before I took the bar exam, I was like, if I pass, I'm gonna be amazed because I don't think I'm gonna pass. So, but I could also just be getting more comfortable as I get further and further away from it, and maybe I'm wrong. So yeah, anyways, point is, right now, my feeling is 60% passed, 40% failed. I would be very surprised if I failed, but I think it's a decent possibility. I think there's a very good possibility that I did fail, and I'm very nervous about it, and I'd like to know ASAP. So, yeah, we'll see. If you're seeing this, it's the day of, and we'll see if I want to talk about my results. Who knows, right? But yeah, so thank you for listening to me rant about my bar results and how I feel about them. And oh, and also, I didn't say this, my bachelorette weekend starts the day after I get my results. So if you're watching this, tomorrow is my bachelorette party, or bachelorette weekend. So if I fail, my fiance was like, what are you going to do if you fail? And I was like, not to be unchristlike, but I will be drinking heavily. Because I don't know how I'm going to get through a bachelorette weekend, my bachelorette weekend, if I fail the bar exam. So please pray for me. I probably already got my results if you're seeing this, but yeah, pray for me because I want to enjoy my bachelorette weekend. All right, that's it. Thanks for watching. Bye.